And so this event and the audience that were pulled in, all the pictures that were pulled in, are folks that prove that we want to do things differently, that we're intent on embracing innovation, going faster, bringing in commercial technology. This is good from that perspective, of just showing that we want to be different now, and we've heard the criticism and we're responding to it. I mean, I've seen data analytics pitches or some SSA tools, different kind of things, and so it's I've enjoyed it. I think that we're going to get some pretty cool little projects going out of this pitch day, and I believe that my directorate in particular is involved in several of these that we'll be seeing them go forward. I think bringing in the hungry guys and the guys that are kind of creative, the guys that are so passionate about their job because it's either their calling or something, I think that's going to really bring sort of a new energy to some of the space business that we do now. And while I love the big satellites, they're great, the smaller kind of innovative guys are going to be our future, I think. So. Yeah.
And so this is kind of neat because you get to see a different piece of it, right? You get to see the broader picture, whereas in our own little projects and our own little things, you only see a fraction of it. And I think that, and seeing, what is it, north of 800 or something people here, that's a lot, right? One of the things if you're in the space world is you keep seeing the same faces over and over and over again, right? If it's your acquisition guy, if it's your operator, if it's your technology guy. And so this is seeing everybody else, right? Because space is kind of a big deal, right? And you get that feeling for being here. We're a little bit of a weird case, right? Because we've got a long history of doing government rapid prototyping. So it's getting exposure to again, more folks that we normally don't talk to. And to, yeah, you're going to rub shoulders with some guys you already know, but there's also letting them know that we've got cool stuff, right? There was a guy I was talking to, we were acting as Sherpa for the Calif campus. And I saw him there, he said at my pitch, and we kind of talked afterwards, like, hey, are you getting some good exposure? He's like, absolutely, how about you? And being able to just see more of the picture. So the private pitch is how SMC is going about doing the 19.2 open topic phase 2 solicitation and evaluation. So there's this whole RFP process where we put together proposal information, and then if you get invited, right then and there you get, swipe a card, you're good to go for a phase 2, and they'll wide area workflow of the funds afterwards. The open pitch, as I understand it, is to acquisition managers and also private capital, which might be interested in either working with you as a prime or investing in your company from the commercial side or from the government side. Maybe they want to go to phase 3 with you because they've got some interesting, some applications for your technology. So, gosh, I'm glad to be here, right? I think it was wise that, despite not getting the closed invite, that they actually still offered to have everybody be here, because the networking opportunities, the chance to like you said, get in touch with the people who are going to use your thing. I don't know if I had that opportunity for the broader space community before, and I think that's really important to provide that to folks like us. So, and we appreciate it.
Many of the small businesses out there are getting after breakthrough technology that we're just not aware of because we've never talked to them. So bringing them to the conversation, to join our conversation, and understand how their technology plugs into our architecture is huge, because now we're not limiting ourselves to our traditional partners who does great work, but we're expanding our aperture and understanding what's in the realm of the possible. So it was eye-opening to not only hear the pitch itself, but to hear the conversation of our panelists as they were, first off, amazed at what they saw from these small businesses, and to hear the conversation of, how this technology fits within the architecture, and to hear the excitement from our senior leaders on, partnering with these companies was exciting for me to see on my end, and also exciting to see, the company walk in and, get after and understand what our needs are and how they can deliver. I think Lieutenant General Thompson described it well when he said that this was the end of the beginning. We're embarking on a great journey to understand how we can change our acquisitions approach to respond to the warfighter's need, to pivot, to respond to the threat, to not just respond to the threat, but win the war in 2030.